Welcome back to the Equilibrium Report, where we step away from slogans and look at where power actually flows. Today's topic cuts across party lines, even though both sides pretend it doesn't. Why energy projects, pollution, and environmental damage so often end up in rural communities, even when the political demand comes from urban, democratic strongholds. And why this pattern keeps repeating no matter who's in charge. Here's the basic contradiction no one likes to say out loud. America's largest city, which overwhelmingly vote Democratic, consume the most energy. They demand reliability, scale, and affordability. They want clean air locally, uninterrupted power, and low prices. But they don't want the infrastructure nearby. So where does it go? Rural areas, small towns, low population counties with little political leverage. Refineries, pipelines, fracking sites, compressor stations, waste facilities, transmission corridors, the physical burden of powering cities is exported outward, away from voters who can meaningfully resist. On paper, this looks like a conservative problem. The industries involved, oil, gas, mining, large-scale power, and are culturally aligned with the right, and conservatives often defend them rhetorically. But here's the part that gets memory hold. Those projects don't move forward without permits. They don't get financed without state and federal approval. They don't get built without urban demand guaranteeing profit. Democratic administrations routinely approve or quietly tolerate these projects while maintaining green rhetoric for their base. The pollution happens somewhere else, so the political cost stays low. Everyone gets what they want, except the people living next to the contamination. This creates what are effectively sacrifice zones, places where groundwater contamination is acceptable. Cancer clusters are inconclusive. Air quality violations are within tolerance. Cleanup is promised later, if ever. These communities don't have lobbying power. They don't dominate media narratives, and they're often politically dismissed as expendable. Not because they deserve it, but because they're easy. This is where modern environmental politics gets uncomfortable. Environmental concern is often sincere, but selectively applied. Cities demand sustainability while externalizing its costs. They oppose pollution in principle, but accept it in practice as long as it's invisible. It's not anti-environment, it's environmental outsourcing. Clean living for dense populations, dirty production for everyone else. Now let's talk about the